Right, evening. Right, we're back in Middleton-in-Teesdale. We're going to go and find a place to pitch up before we start a hike tomorrow, and we're going to be heading towards Hawes. As you can see, Aaron's gagging to go.
I'm ready for bed.
Right, like I said, let's go and find a place to camp. Something great about being able to come into a campsite and there's already a fire going. But we won't be staying by that tonight. We've got to go that way. That makes me feel at home, pitching just here. Right, so we've just pitched up to the night for the night. We're just going to rest out for a bit. Aaron's just over there. Aaron's just sitting there, he's brewing up. And he's got a couple of cakes that his mum made, so he's just having a bite of one of them. I told him diabetes is a bad thing, you shouldn't be doing it. What have you got to say for yourself?
Not a lot really, other than it's fucking 10 to midnight.
10 to midnight and we're back on the Pennine Way. Back on the Pennine Way. He's having a whinge about the pocket rocket. I mean, it's one of the best burners out there and he's having a whinge. Too loud. It's too loud. Right, so Az and I have pitched up, brewed up. Now we're just going to hit the sack. So I think we're both a little bit wrecked and a little bit knackered. Right, see you in the morning. Morning, it's 6 o'clock and it is another day on the Pennine Way.
Well, how you doing? I'm excited.
Yeah, as always. Morning, geese. Morning. How you feeling?
Like I look.
Like you ready to rock and roll?
That we're good and we're going to get cracking. After a coffee.
Morning has come, it's time to pack up and we are out of here as quick as we can while the weather's good. Well, getting better anyway. Right, as soon as said geezer has finished, we'll be off. Now the route today is, getting focused, shall we? Obviously we're starting off at Middleton-in-teesdale and we're going to follow the little red line past the K. Going up onto the hill for a couple of miles onto the hill, and then we've got a couple of miles walk down onto the bridge at Grasshoe Reservoir. Little tips all come in handy when you're packing your kit away. Use your fence. This is the Nature Hike 60 litre 56 quid backpack. So I hope this performs on this trip, you know. I'm scared.
I think it'll be alright.
Aaron's got the Atom packs. What's yours? 35 litre or 30?
Yeah, a little small one.
Little 35 litre.
Pack's frameless.
Yeah. Do you like that pack? Morning. 7 AM, or just coming up to 20 past 7. We're just leaving Middleton-in-Teesdale and we are going north to south on the Pennine Way, and our next stop should be Tan Hill, which should be a nice fun little walk, about 17-18 miles. There we go. He's doing his little update, isn't he, eh? Oh, I slept okay last night, although I didn't get to sleep until gone 1 AM. Up the road we go. That's where we pitched up a minute ago, just left. And the first little bit out of Teesdale going north and south. Have to just go across the road for a bit. and then we'll head up onto another trail. We'll head up onto another part of the Pennine way. Oh yeah.
We just left the campsite. Slept okay last night. I think it was probably just got there a bit late really. I think I nodded off about 1:30. We were up to 7ish. It's now 7:42, so not too bad. I'll just check the map quickly.
Right, so obviously leaving Middleton-in-teesdale, we followed the road down at the bottom of this hill, made a right mistake. We've got to double back on ourselves and get back on trail. But for now, just waiting on Aaron. He's just had something dodgy this morning and feels like he needed to let the kids out, so right, let's crack on.
I don't even know why I bother bringing these.
So Teesdale, just down here in the valley. We've already gone wrong. We took a left up the hill, but we're in line. We should be going up that hill really, or going between there. But we've got to take this route to meet up with it because we've messed up a little bit. Let's rock on.
I think we're less than 2 miles into today's walk and we've already had the livestock giving us a bit of fun. As usual, pretty wet morning. It's quite warm. And it feels very humid.
Muggy, muggy.
So we're just working our way up and over and we're going to be going round.
Have I got to crop my fat ass out of that?
Coming out by them woods over there. You might have to.
I've got a tight belt. You know, I'm an old man. Get off. Right, that's Heart and Fell up there. Looking back, we've come all the way up from the village. This is about 2 miles of slogging up the hill, man. The actual trail's over here. There's another trail here. We took the wrong one earlier, which now will lead us to Aaron, who's relaxing. He was supposed to be looking at the app.
Where are we, Phil?
Heart and Fell.
Heart and Fell. Obviously, Penis Way, National Trail. There's a sign. Heading down there onto some more moorland, and we've just come across that bit of undulating shizzle over there. My legs are actually still quite dry at the moment. What about yours, Phil?
Yeah. Gore-Tex is working.
The Gore-Tex is working.
Energy is coming back.
Yeah, here we go. We're waking up a little bit now. It's weird weather though. It's very, very humid and close, and then you've got this cloudy, wet shit coming in as well. So I think we're just going to embrace it and get wet.
This is like the best weather we've had through the whole
Pennine Way. Yeah, you're probably right actually. Yeah, that tells a story, doesn't it? If this is the best weather we've had so far on this trip. Madness. Some nice ruins. Old shepherd's hut or something. I don't know. Good place to bed down though if the weather came in. Look at this. The lovely moorland. Stay on the path. I can see me and Phil straying from the path quite a few times today actually. We've already done it a few times. Silence.
What itchy balls in there?
Oh, Phil. Box. That can't be. What the fuck is that? Is it my eyes? Hello. Checking in again. I don't even know where we are, but we're about 2.5, 3 miles in. Something like that. I'm hoping we're going to come across there's a shooting hut or something somewhere along here. I'd like to stop there for a coffee this morning. We can. Weather's a bit drizzly and damp, but it's cooler, which is nicer. Nothing worse than it being really humid and wet as well, because you don't know what to do then. There's no point putting your waterproofs on because you're already wet from your sweat. So yeah, it's nice to cool off a little bit. I think we're going to be walking around, following it over past the water over in the distance. I think there's a little reservoir. I think we're walking around there, so stomping out miles. There he is. Just had a bit of fun jumping over some walls, so hopefully we don't have to do that again. Lesson of the day. Don't let Phil navigate or rely on him to tell you where to go when you're walking, because
I'm having a bad day.
We are doing a little detour to get back on track because we kind of ended up off track until I checked. So we're heading back on trail now. We shall be resuming normal Penis Way activities in about 5 minutes.
Hansima, do you not need a little bath, no? Little wash? No? No? Okay. Fair enough, I'll continue. As Aaron's just pointed out, we've walked along this ridge, and obviously it's a couple of miles down, come down and come through this little barn here, fly down this track, and we should reach the bridge, and it's all uphill, good couple of miles, which is not fun. Oh well.
Just on our way down to the little reservoir now, and then we've got to head up into that woodland up there, and then we're going up and over onto the moorland again. Still managed to avoid most of the boggy stuff so far, so far so good. Big man's just behind me. We've just been for a nice little farm. I'm actually looking forward to stop for breakfast now because I'm quite hungry. Probably done 4 or 5 miles now. I'll have a look on the map in a bit.
Alright, straight up for the forest then. Figured we'd stop off, brew up, have something to eat, chill out.
Style on the Pennine way. Big man's just in the background there, stomping his way up. Just been having a bit of flirtation with these lovely ladies up here. About to make our way through the farm now. You're right there, chap. Can't lie there, mate.
Back here in the land of eternal stench. So we've hit the bogs, not nice. We keep trundling on through. Ooh. It's about 10 to 11. We're just getting near Clove Lodge. And my feet are starting to feel it today. Plantar fasciitis. What are you looking at, mate?
A place called Hannah's Meadow Walk on Hannah's farm. At Hannah's barn. With not a lot of charm. Look at this little black rabbit. I've never seen one in a while before. Wagwan farm! He didn't respond. Yep, never seen one before. I've not seen turkeys before, but not in the wild anyway, in the UK. Well, them motherfucking things is gobblers. Gobble, 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 gobble! No. They look like guinea fowl, actually.
How do they go?
Seriously, boys, you are going to be easy prey for something. I feel sorry for you. On the way to Tan Hill. Phil's somewhere back there in the mist. Yes. Yeah, we're probably halfway through today now, I would say. It's about 12 o'clock. We'll probably stop for something to snack on about 1ish. But I think we'll be at Tan Hill fairly soon. I don't think it'll be that long. Early afternoon. Carrying on at this rate anyway. We'll see how it goes. Weather's, as you can see, misty and damp.
This is possibly the most desolate place we've been to on the Pennine Way.
So we're just coming up to the little cabin. We're going to stop and have a bit of lunch. I don't think it's far to Tan Hill now really actually, so we're doing alright. Weather's, there you go, still no views really. Too misty, the rain's coming in a bit more now, so I've put my jacket on. Phil's still sans jacket in his t-shirt because he's a madman. I wouldn't be surprised if he puts it on after lunch though. Right, let's have a look in this hut.
Absolutely desolate. Just managed to stop off in the old hut, get a nice bite to eat and a bit of drink. Now we've got to push on again. Been desolate for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours of just nothing. But let's go, I suppose. No, at first we thought we might have crossed the road with the start there, but then since something I've had the underpass just there. Luckily, we ain't going to try and cross that.
We're just about to walk under the A66 underpass, which is actually part of the Penis Way, so nice and handy. Again, still been wet. Cooled off a little bit, it's been quite nice actually. Just we haven't had many good views, but said underpass, ooh, very exciting. I think we'll be at Tan Hill in a couple of hours probably, if we're lucky.
This is God's bridge. You can't miss it. You've got to go across it no matter if you're on the trail, south, north, you've got to go through it.
Well, there's a troll underneath.
God's bridge. Pretty epic. Looks like a little film set. Cool.
So we've just come from the other side of the valley, down the valley to the road, under the underpass, down into the valley and back up the valley. And now we're on to basically moorland until Tan Hill, I think. So, going away. There's a big man. How you doing, Phil? Yeah, we just came down that valley, back up it again. It's a good old pump of the legs coming up. I had to remind myself to turn around and appreciate the view, because it is quite nice, even though it's a little bit hazy. Temperature's a lot better now. It's more bearable and sort of stay cool. Push on now to Tan Hill.
So the view in the background is pretty epic.
Hello, my name's Brian Dundee. Brr, birdly brr.
It's really is the worst trail I've been on in my life. We've got about a mile left to Tan Hill. Meanwhile, we're just walking on squelchy. All good. Yeah, kid.
Living a dream. Fulfilled dream.
Nothing to look at, nothing to show. I can honestly say that is the worst trail I've been down since we started this whole walk. Oh, foot's in tatters, mate. Oh, he's got his friend here. That's a sight for sure, like that, isn't it? Tan Hill. Up in the clouds. The highest pub in the UK. Makes some more jumpers to the left of me to get in there.
So how long does it take before then? So basically for a 67-year-old. Yeah. The people tie a knot for it in.
Oh, feeling full now. I'm not going to lie, I've hated everything about today. Coming from Teesdale, going to the pub, Tan Hill, I just haven't enjoyed it. I just ain't. Feet are in twatters. Feet are in frickin' twatters. This has been the view for the last 8 hours. Yeah, it's been fun. Yeah, it's been fun. This, without a doubt, has been the worst part of this whole trail. I'm sick to death of it. My feet are aching, undulating terrain, cambers off on most bits of the trail. It's just shite. Worst bit of the trail ever. So we're on our little trot down on the trail towards Keld now. And hopefully we'll start to find a place, pitch up, which is about 6 o'clock, and it's going to start getting dark in about the next hour and a half. So, yeah. So we've literally come from as far as you can see down this valley from Tan Hill. On the side has been like a river down there, but the path's kind of kept us up on the flank of it. So now, let's go down the road, shall we? Let's do it. So in the clag for the last 8 hours from Middleton-in-Teesdale. Obviously we've got past Tan Hill. Now we're heading down towards Keld. But the weather's starting to improve. Clag's going, fog's in off, and yeah, let's crack on. Oh, it's been a long day. We're just coming into Keld now, and hopefully we'll meet up with the coast to coast trail and then decide what we're going to do from there. Could be a stealthy little wild camp coming on. Like I said earlier, worst trail ever. Coming down to Keld is a killer. So if you're coming south to north, you've got one hell of a climb ahead of you. And north to south, you've got one hell of a drop ahead of you. So we're now in Keld. I love this place. It's got quins for starters. And he does a mean bap, or he did when we was on the coast to coast. But we're going to carry on along the Pennine way, and hopefully we're going to find a place to pitch in a bit, because it's getting a bit of a nightmare.